Takealot, a convenient one-stop online shop promising doorstep deliveries of local and international products. It's a multi-million rand business that's helped thousands of brands access the local market.
But its success hasn't been free of controversy. Sometimes accused of price gouging, it's now also facing claims of selling knockoff and counterfeit products, an accusation it strongly denies. 𝗀𝗵𝗶𝘀 spoke to some irate customers and companies.
South Africans are expected to spend 225 billion rand shopping online next year. It's a highly competitive 24/7 marketplace in which pricing is key. Picture it. You're excited to buy something nice for yourself online. So you put the item in the cart, you hit the buy now button, and you wait. But when your package arrives, it's not what you ordered, and even worse, it's something cheaper and inferior. As a mother to a young child, Amy Moses was anxious about choking hazards. Wanting to be prepared, she went online.
As you know, choking is 1, 2, 3, very quick. I ended up seeing this 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
And this is the device right here. It's called 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
𝗏𝗏𝗏 is a patented anti-choking device that has featured in dramatic viral videos, like this one. A policeman in the US uses the device to clear the obstruction. A life saved.
I found it on Takealot and from 𝗏𝗏𝗏. At the moment, that was not in my budget, but I could at least do it on the payment plan.
But the product arrived without labeling or instructions. It also didn't have what's known as a CE mark, confirming the product has undergone health and quality checks.
So the packaging looked like, I would say like a party packet, like texture almost, like clear see-through. It was quite easily bendable, the plastic. And I mean, especially for mask, it's not supposed to be that like bendable.
Amy thought she'd ordered the genuine 𝗏𝗏𝗏, but what she'd received was a cheaper knockoff.
Would you be comfortable using it on your own children?
No, not the fake version, not at all.
It's a tale as old as online commerce itself. Knockoffs tend to outsell originals because they're cheaper. But in this case, is the online platform Takealot, which professes its love for local businesses, failing to safeguard the brands? Takealot.com was profitable for the first time this year. Launched in 2011, it's grown to 12,000 sellers with 90 pickup points nationwide. Turning a profit in a tough economic environment is welcome news for the business. Less welcome are signs that its customers don't always get what they pay for. The 𝗏𝗏𝗏 device is imported exclusively into South Africa by a Johannesburg-based medical device company called Ventria.
Documentation that comes with each device.
And this is the 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
And then this is the 𝗏𝗏𝗏, yes. So that you can see this is a 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Nicolette Grace is a director.
We started looking on Takealot, seeing there are other products that are imitating the 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Obviously, same branding, same content. About every second day, we're getting a complaint.
Takealot deals with thousands of products. Many of them are identical, imported and sold by different sellers at slightly different prices. Takealot calls these parallel products and groups them into what it calls a buy box. Let's show you what we mean with this video from Ventria's Takealot profile. Clicking on the seller link takes us to all the products sold by Ventria, including this space blanket. But when we select the space blanket, Takealot's algorithm automatically chooses a slightly cheaper version. Note that the seller is different, but the photos and the description of the product are Ventria's. These two products are in the same buy box, but there's no guarantee that they are the same quality.
We've never heard of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 device failing.
You don't know how the fakers perform?
No, we don't.
It's a problem impacting other sellers too. We spoke to more than 10 companies offering anything from cosmetics to baby bottles, all confirmed having customers who hadn't received the brand they'd meant to order. Another example, hair scrunchies from one local brand. Both are called 𝗬𝗬𝗬. The pictures and description are identical, but 𝗬𝗬𝗬 sells them at 149 Rand, 9 Rand more than the buy box offer from a different seller.
𝗬𝗬𝗬, stone white and black. You place an order for stone white and black. However, this product looks nothing like the product you've ordered. This is what the product should look like.
Takealot declined an interview, but in a written response said the products competing against the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 are not fake or counterfeit, but instead are a competing offer under a different brand name. Takealot strongly denied suggestions they aren't responsible for product safety. On the scrunchies, Takealot says the similar listing has been removed. Takealot says the buy box is designed to present the customer with the best product offer, whether on price or delivery time, and that it doesn't limit the customer's choice of brand. But sellers feel differently.
When the consumer goes onto the buy box, onto Takealot, they'll actually think they're purchasing a 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Takealot says it's a parallel product. You disagree?
I disagree.
𝗏𝗏𝗏 Global confirmed there is no parallel because Ventria is the only importer. Debates about parallel imports are one thing, but Takealot's system may be allowing the sale of counterfeits.
I've been eating the protein supplement for about 3 years. The supplement is the best tasting protein I have come across.
Earlier this year, vegetarian Paige Mullins, expecting her first child, ordered a trusted protein supplement on Takealot. But what she received was not the product she knew.
The quality wasn't good. There was like a residue left over at the end, and the taste, some of them were salty, some of them were so sweet.
Paige contacted the manufacturer, who confirmed she'd been sent an imitation. The branding was copied and doesn't have the same embossed labeling. And more importantly, the protein powder itself isn't the original product.
Takealot flat out denied selling counterfeit products, even though it was very clear.
Paige recorded this screen video showing how a product from a different seller ended up in her cart despite choosing the genuine brand.
This was an order where I was sure to select the genuine seller. You can see that the seller has changed to this random seller. But if I click on the product, it takes me to the genuine supplier.
The buy box strikes again, but this time the parallel product is an imitation of the original. Takealot says it's not selling a counterfeit protein product, but instead had two sellers who both have intellectual property rights to the brand. Ultimately, Takealot removed the competing seller whose product Paige received. For businessman Wayne LaGrange, the competition on Takealot posed an entirely different challenge, notably because there shouldn't have been any. His company has the exclusive license to sell a product called 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in Africa, and they have an agreement with Takealot that no sales of the product would be allowed on their platform.
𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 eyelash and eyebrow enhancing serum.
It's a hair loss treatment product sold only by licensed professionals. But Wayne has repeatedly found fake versions offered on Takealot.
Now, if you shake that product, you'll hear that there's water in there.
Yeah, I can hear
This is a serum which helps the eyelash to grow. It's a clinically proven product.
It's nothing.
There's no sound. That's a viscous fluid.
In March, Wayne bought the product masquerading as 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 on Takealot and sent it to company headquarters in California. Tests confirmed it was a counterfeit. The liquid inside is more water than anything else.
This is water.
This is already making me scared.
Wayne laid criminal charges against Takealot.
Because Takealot takes a commission for every sale.
Takealot profited.
They profited, yeah. So they have to take responsibility. They can't just say it's not us.
Takealot says it hasn't confirmed the criminal charges as police haven't contacted it, and it hasn't located a sample of the alleged counterfeit. Takealot says they have a strict zero-tolerance approach to counterfeit goods, And on the rare occasion that they are sold, they terminate the seller's account, they refund the buyer, they recall the product, and they take legal action. So are these cases a small minority, a consequence of the system Takealot uses to simplify the millions of sales it facilitates every day? The sellers we spoke to say no. In June, Wayne again found a knockoff of his product on Takealot.
This is the third time. So how can they say they don't know?
Takealot insists its vetting process is robust and that the buy box gives a better deal for the same product. But we've seen that the products in the buy box are not the same or even equivalent. In fact, the buy box sometimes sets up a genuine brand against a counterfeit of its own product. A fake scrunchie isn't going to do any harm, but other counterfeits have potentially more serious consequences.
It was scary to realize that I had been eating something. I don't know what chemicals it contains.
I'll tell you right now, I don't know what this is.
And I definitely wouldn't put the fake one anywhere near your eye.
And knockoffs certainly have no place in matters of life and death.
It's got our content, our description of the product. They've clicked to buy a life hack, they purchase it, and they actually get a fake counterfeit product.
It will destroy my company, destroy the families that work for me. It'll destroy the clinics that work for us. We've estimated about 160,000 people's lives will be affected by this product.
Thanks for watching. Why not drop us a comment below? We love reading your opinions. Remember, you can now access Carte Blanche stories anytime, anywhere, even offline. Carte Blanche, the podcast, is now available on all major podcast platforms. So be sure to hit that follow or subscribe button and be part of our growing online family.